Hello everybody. So as you can tell by the title, I'm doing an unboxing and kind of like an info review about what I think about the Penn Squall model SQL25N. So I've actually looked into this reel for a while. I've been really interested in getting this reel. I've got two reels now by Penn, this one being the second one. Both of them are new. I'll do an opening video of the other Penn reel I got here in a minute. Well, yeah. But I'm pretty stoked about this. Here's the specifications so you guys can see. Now, one thing when I was looking this up, I had a hard time just figuring out if this even went to the specs that I got. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers, fishermen, you know, kind of go over this reel. So I was pretty stoked about it. But, so for anybody who wants to know, here's the specifications for the reel. The gear ratio is a 6:0 to 1. On mono, on 20 pound, you can handle 320 yards, 25 pound, 290, 30 pound, 220 yards. On braid, 30 pound, you can get 650 yards. Now, braid is definitely a different thing. If you guys do your little bit of research, you can see the millimeter diameter that the braid's supposed to be and kind of compare it to what mono's supposed to be, and then from there you can make your judgment call. But these are the specs of what it's supposed to do. 30 pounds, 650 yards, 50 pound, 450 yards, 65 pounds, 370 yards. The weight on this is 18 ounces. Lightweight graphite frame and side plates, forged and machined aluminum spool. You guys can probably read all that. One thing I do like about this, I'll go over a little bit of it here once I get the box open, and of course it's got it in other languages for other countries. Now, I got a little bit excited. I cut the tape, popped it open, I took a look at it, but I didn't really want to go full in depth on it without you guys kind of going with me. So let's get to it. One thing I do like is the way Penn has all their stuff packaged. It's pretty good. I'm a little bit shocked that there's not more padding or something in here, which was a little bit weird, because I was actually able to order this off of Amazon, and that's one thing I like a whole lot is, you know, I went through all the sites trying to figure out which one was the cheapest one for a brand new reel on this exact model number, and on this specific one, Amazon had it beat, and hopefully they stay that way. But let's go ahead and get this out. This reel is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I got it in the black and the gold. Let me adjust this camera a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. But I did get it in the black and the gold. I think this is probably the only color that it comes in. One thing that I guess is not going to really be new to me, I use a lot of spinning reels. I do have two bait casting reels with the counterbalance shaft on them. And, you know, again, I'm fairly new to this stuff, so I'm kind of, well, I'm not new. I've been fishing all my life, but here just recently have I gotten really serious about it, you know, with 2020 and everything that's going on. So that's when I've started buying nice new stuffs, nice new good brand fishing stuff, and not Chinese made stuff. Well, actually this was made in China, I think. I think Penn stuff is made in China. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But one thing I'm really interested in try out here is this doesn't have the line guide on it, so you're supposed to get further distance casting on it. There are a bunch of other YouTubers that have told you to get some good casting on this. I'm gonna be learning at this. Sorry about that, my dog was making noise. But I'm gonna kind of be learning on this. Main reason for doing this YouTube is, you know, you guys kind of go with me on the venture of progressing, and if I learn stuff, maybe you can learn something, and maybe, you know, whoever's watching can help me learn stuff here. So I am going to be putting this reel on a 12-foot Penn Squall 3 or surf rod. This is a 12-foot rod. It does match the color, which is really, really great. But it's a 12-foot heavy rod. It's going to be fast action. This can hold 20 to 40 pounds mono, 30 to 65 pounds braid, 4 to 10 ounce lure. So it is a 12-foot rod. Not at the end of this video, I'll give you guys, you know, hopefully some footage of me catching something on this. So I was pretty stoked about that as well, that it matches. Also, you know, Penn quality stuff. Now it does have listed on the back here all of the braid and the mono specs. I don't really know if you can see that. Try to turn some light in here. I don't know, it might be hard to see, but I did explain it earlier. It is on the side of the box there for the specs. Now, one thing I'm very excited about is running the actual spool lever. So the way this one's set up, it's not going to auto click in. So whenever you get ready to throw it, you actually have to click this off. Throw your line. Once you get it set out there, of course, you can see it'll do nothing. So in order to actually get it set and start reeling in, you have to turn the bait clicker on. So that way it'll start rotating this spool. Another really happy thing with this reel itself, and one reason I like Penn, is because they actually come with, I don't know if all of them did, but the ones that I do have now come with line marker rings. So you can see where we're at here, and like this is 1/3, 2/3, and full reel line here. So this way, you don't overfill, and at the same time, if you get down a second ring, you know you're down 1/3 of whatever your line is. You get down the bottom one, you know you only got 1/3 of your line left. The drag is set here by the style on the side. And one thing about it, it does feel super sensitive, but it seems to have, like one click makes such a huge adjustment once you start getting it tight. On this side here, of course, you got the brand, Squall 25N. And you have your clicker, of course, for those beautiful sounding noises whenever your fish hits it. And right here, this is for the adjustment. Well, from what I see on other YouTube videos, they'll adjust this out to kind of help them with casting. But what this does is, if you can see the movement there, I don't know if you can really see that. You can probably hear it though. But as you adjust this out, what this will do is this will actually loosen up the bail casting itself, and you can see it moving around. So I've got some learning that I've got to do with this. If there's any extra info, if I didn't cover something, I do apologize. I do know that I'm not the most knowledgeable fisherman, but again, I'm trying to get on this path, and you know, if you guys have some knowledge, feel free to share it with me. But I am super, super happy with this reel. I'm super happy with the way that it looks, the way that it feels. I'm going to end up spooling it up with some Cast King Super Power braided line. I've used another brand for a while, but I'm pretty stoked to use this Cast King stuff. all in all, right now, without you having used the reel so far, I give it a 10 out of 10 as far as looks. The way I'm pretty happy about it. A few specs on it. It has anti-reverse feature. You know, the gear ratio, you got 6:1. It's got a 7 bearing count in it. The braking system is mechanical, which is right here. I got it in black and gold. Drag material is the HT100. Drag type is star drag type. Now, one thing that it doesn't say on here, but it says max drag is 20 pounds, so hopefully we'll definitely get to test that out this weekend. I'm going to do some red fishing or whatever, and you guys will probably see anything I've caught on this reel from there. It is not pre-spooled, so I'm going to go ahead and spool it up. I ordered mine. I am right-handed, so I ordered mine with... I ordered this specific reel with this on the right-hand side. I don't know if you can get it on the left. I've dealt a lot with spinning rods and stuff like that. It is made out of aluminum. No spare spool. It does come with 18 ounces. So, hopefully let's get this into some fishing. Much love, guys. Hit the subscribe, follow, do all the good stuff. Kind of help the video mainly. But I'll see you guys in the next rod reveal.